Welcome back, everybody. We are watching Shogun, and this is episode 10, A Dream of a Dream. We're going to see how John reacts to Mariko's death, how everybody reacts to her death. That was not supposed to happen. So this is, it was supposed to happen, but not from Ishido's perspective. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this now falls apart on an emotional level. It'll be interesting to just see the people who loved her, what their reactions are going to be. They executed that episode so well, and it's really sad to see Mariko go. And I didn't say this enough, but she is the actress, I believe her name is Anna Sawai. She's really, really, really amazing. I don't know if she's been in anything else. I haven't seen her in anything else that I'm aware of. But I really, really, really loved her character. I loved she has a beautiful vibe thing going for her. So it's like she needs to be on screen, basically. So she did an amazing job. Right now, I am ready to jump in to this episode.
Be careful. Why is it shipped? Because grandfather used it to fight off a whole army of Japanese assassins.
This is John in the future.
Heavenly Father, we commit to you, your loyal servant.
Yeah, Yabushige, why do you do this thing, like back and forth? Cute. The hairstyle. So everybody's leaving now.
痛ましく回避することもでき申した。大坂城が我らが思うておったほど安全でないことは明々白々でござりますな。
気の毒じゃが、あの者が明智家の身内じゃということを忘れてはなるまい。
マリコ殿は手厚く弔っていただかねば。
あの異端者はいかがいたしまするか。
決まらば、その後金物に何が起ころうとわしのしたことではない。
Oh wow.
出陣やむなし。やむなし。
もう少し戦議を重ねようということではあるまいか。
よまいことを申されるな。百姓でもあるまいし、南に縁起を担いでどうする。
What happens to me and him now? Like what?
耳の方はようなったか。
耳でございまするか。ああ、おお、かさじけのござる。拙者マリコ殿は捕らえられるだけじゃと思っておりました。奇妙なものでござる。かつて太閤殿下は虎長公に戦を仕掛ける寸前まで行かれた。三道。だがそこで地震が起きたのじゃ。琵琶湖を震源地とする大きな地震でござった。どこじゃ。太閤殿下ナマズを咎められた。重殿。
その池にナマズはおらんぞ。乱存しております。
Oh no.
伊豆へ戻られるがよい。
He's like having a break in reality. Oh, it's his hat that has the. Aw, that's.
お前を空に戻してやろう。
It makes it look like he has the same hair as him.
また埋めよう。
It's almost like his son or something.
We live and we die.
先日
So he missed the funeral.
Bushige-sama. He is preparing the galley in Osaka Bay. I have come to bring you to him. Toranaga will be dead in weeks.
Then you don't know. Hideyoshi Toranaga. The hostages are free. He got just what he wanted. No war. Just a woman.
Already sanctified. Before her death, she came to me and received absolution. I think it would have pleased her to see us being civil.
Protestant and Calvinist and every other shittist. It's only a shame that day will never come. Is this where I'm to be? Ambushed? Like the last time I tried to leave?
It was Lady Maria. She asked the church to spare your life before she died.
Oh, wow.
I have kept my word to her.
かようにしてはいかがでしょう。風なを吹きて、花は花なれ。
These do better mentally.
England.
そこへわしを連れてってくれ。なあ、あれじゃ、飛び込みを指南してくれ。虎長様に指南したように、わしにも手本を見せてくれ。はよ。
Oh my god, his ship. I mean, someone had to sink it. Way out of this, it seems like it's like this weird situation he cannot leave. Oh, and Yabushige is like... Wow, he sees. This is what he was in Toranaga's spot. That's so weird how things shift.
賊を屋敷に招き入れる措置の姿が見られておったこともな。
よ。
マリコ様が亡くなった後、介護の念に駆られ許しを請うておられたとか。
Tell the truth.
いたしました。
明日の日没までに腹を切ってもらおう。
殿、事をお与えくださる。王術に好みが切り裂かれるような、魚の胸に生きたまま食われるような。どうか、どうか、どうか。
わしは措置を信じておらぬ。明日の日没までに腹を召されよ。
近江跡取りと宣言いたしますゆえ、近江に跡目を継がせることをお許しくだされ。
頼むのは勝手じゃが、伊豆はもはや解釈は誰がよい。
John. Aww.
肝心なのが。
Damn.
ならば、殿にお願いできますれば、今日地獄に存じまする。
Oh no, the tables have turned. So all his friends are dead or dying. They're gone. He's alone. What happens now?
Tsuji. You know.
よくぞわしの新たな息子を守り抜いてくれた。
一人息子の鶴丸の位牌が入っておりまする。
I like that name.
お大事に、私はおいとまをいただきます。
またいてほしい。
虎長様にお仕えするお役目は果たしました。
Well, you served him well. いい。ママ。
厳しく罰せられているゆえ。
私も。
Yeah, like where does he go from here at this point? This is the journey of life. You come in alone, you meet a lot of people along the way, and then people just start dying, or you die, and then you're alone, or they're alone. It just sad. He can maybe hear the rocks now.
刀と鉄砲を渡せ。
Last time there was a whole fight and Fuji with the gun. It just shows you people can change, people learn, people grow.
この通じ役、ただの漁師には手に負えません。
アンジはまだ知らんのか。
Oh, forgive me, for the deception.
What?
Anjin Dono. I was born
He speaks fluent.
Tonomoto Akinao in the Azuchi prefecture.
Right.
I am samurai. In order to spy on his enemies, years ago my lord ordered me to convert to the religion of the Portuguese. So I took the name Muraji and moved here.
Well, at least you're not Catholic.
I'm a Christian. And also, I am Tonomoto Akinao, vassal to Toranaga-sama.
色の糸追っておいてほしい。望みなくした人いる。でも網色の糸忠実。
何故安心は
経営正しくない。これ以上血はいらない。死ぬ。村人死なない。
何様のつもりじゃ。こやつは。
Don't you understand? I came here to use you. To use you! 私安人はこの命をもって
おいおい
Wow, what kind of a punch was that? He flew.
あの船を立て直し、わしのために水軍を作るがよい。
This is and can Yabushige be a part of his ship? Please, can we? This is gross.
だことかたじけなく思うとおりまする。決して絶やさぬとお誓い申し上げまする。
そう思わなんだら申し出ておらぬわ。息子に恵まれなんだが、お主のことを息子のように思っておった。わしの人生の苦
My
労。
death poem. He's got so much flair. You just never know with Yabushige. He could have been like a great director or writer in a different time.
らは焼くな埋めるなのみさらせ。飢えたる犬の腹を満たせよ。
見事な句であろう。わしの腕前もここに極まれるというわけじゃ。わしの遺書じゃ。
大人ご最後。
足をつけ、わしは同意した。
殿が船を燃やしたのでございまするな。
日の元から出られぬ宿命であろうな。
一体どのような心地がするものでございましょうか。殿は全ての風を己の欲しいままに操っておられる。
わしは風を操ったりはせぬ。読むだけじゃ。いる策に気づくと思うておったぞ。好天はすでに終わっておる。大老衆が結束しておる限り、大坂に軍を送るなどもってのほか、軍勢にもできぬことをさせたのじゃ。その軍勢が戦場にて直に相対してのわしの軍勢に勝ち目はない。この愛のおかげで落ち葉の方は石堂との盟約に嫌気がさし、釣りにわしに文をよこし、お世継ぎの軍を戦場には出さぬと誓われた。その日石堂には掲げる御旗がない。大老衆は石堂に背を向けるであろう。そしてようやくわしの夢見た時代が来る。まずは太平の世じゃ。初めて会った時、あやつが何と申したか覚えておるか。
俺が勝てば望みはある。
勝てば全て思いのままになる。
将軍の小さいも他ほど変わりませんな。本当のことを語ってくだされ。墓場まで持ってまいりまする。
人に先々の話をして何とする。
Wow. Jeez. Wow, Yabushige is so awesome. Well, that was an awesome death, right? That should go in his book of 1,000 Ways to Die.
I've always been of the mind that a soul committed to the deep is a soul who, in some way, lives on forever.
I appreciate that they don't finish the story without finishing Fuji's story as well. This was a big part of this series.
最後に触れるのは安心様の手にいたしましょう。
Okay, ship! We're pissing in the wind. We need more water. I told them they can rest. しばし休まれよ。
Oh no. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh really? He's going to help. Wow.
Yes, this is wonderful.
Raise your arms! Right, you miserable, sniveling, festering shitbags! I have a feeling this is the one. Go! No,
Just keep that between
He's like, don't say that. Wow.
Get! 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 Get!
Very shocked by Buntaro. It's really awesome.
I told you she was beautiful. I told you she knew what the blisters. That's enough. That's enough. 形がない。
Awesome. So this seems to be the finale. I really think that they did a really beautiful job with this. So this was the finale. It's just a 10-episode series, and I really think it's beautiful. It all came together in the end. It really wasn't a war. There was a lot of deaths. A lot of people died in this series from episode 1 all the way up until episode 10, but there was never a battle. We just get that brief into the future look that there was going to be the battle, but because of Lady Ochiba's letter, there never was, and so the fight is forfeit anyways, and everything goes to Lord Toranaga. And I know that he is based on, and I was looking this up, but Tokugawa Ieyasu, and he's one of the people who unifies Japan. And so then during this time period, there is when finally they do close the borders of Japan for 200 years, and then I'm remembering the movie Silence, and I just didn't know where that timeline was. I didn't realize it was Silence. That movie would come. I mean, those things that happened in that movie where a lot of the Catholics were killed and Christianity was taken out of Japan, borders closed, everything like that, after the unification. So there was a lot of, and there's a lot that I don't know about that time period, what was going on in Japan for those 200 years. So that's very interesting to find out. But they really did a wonderful job of showing us the culture of Japan. I felt in some episodes very conflicted, and I wanted to say, no, don't do that. That's not the right way. But it's such a humbling series because you're just like, no, first of all, we all have our own way. And culturally, we are different. And where we grow up is who we are. And that is true, and it is important. And they did it in such a palatable way we can all sort of take it and receive what they're saying without fighting against it and being like, come on, you got to live for yourself. You got to have these hopes and dreams and don't stop killing yourselves, But then you're like, oh, I get it. And even I guess in some way we as the audience is very similar to John Blackthorne's character, because by the end he's not fighting against the culture. He's accepted it, and he also finds it to be admirable. He finds it to be beautiful. And he even offers his life in the end. This is something he learned beforehand. He probably would, in a million years, would never have thought that he was going to ever offer his life. But he learned so much. And I think as the audience also learned while we watched. And it's fun. It's funny. There's like Yabushige and the Anjin, their friendship. There's just these humorous moments in this very serious series. And each character had some awesome moments, and it was a joy to watch. I'm glad that Fuji-sama's character was able to have her moment, let go of her pain, and let her son and her husband live on forever in the ocean. She gets to be a nun. That's what she wants to do. And she was a really cool character. I really appreciated her honesty throughout the series. She was very herself and very kind of uncharacteristic of maybe a stereotypical Japanese woman of that time. She really was, she said what she meant. She was loud sometimes. She was just, emotional. Lots of times of her just being extremely emotional. And when we see Mariko or Lady Ochiba or the other ladies, they're very together, and so it's kind of cool to see like Fuji have her own unique personality in this series. And it was just, just seeing Mariko's journey, her difficult life that she had to endure, and finally meeting someone who loved her for her. She could fall in love, feel seen for not her shame, but her humanness. And I feel like she really deserved that. Even though it was short-lived, she deserved it. And in the end, Buntaro coming together and I think realizing in some way where he went wrong in that as well. And the friendship that potentially could blossom between him and John. I think it's really beautiful. It's not an easy thing because jealousy is real. Our hearts hurt. And when you love someone and that person loves someone else or moves on to someone else, it's really hard to reconcile that in your mind and to know how to move forward. But I think it's possible. And when it is possible, it is very beautiful because at the end of the day, we're all human. We can't control someone to love us or who they love after us. What's really cool about this situation between Buntaro and John is that Buntaro could see that John is a good person. He's not just some barbarian with no manners, no class, no nothing. He's a human who really was good, and he actually really loved and respected Mariko. So I think in instances like that, like there could be an understanding. But I just think it was a cool way to end this. And then Yabushige was awesome. I think the first episode I was like, I don't like him. He's crazy. And then he ended up being one of my favorite characters. And I was just like, why do you have to keep going back and forth? But he was so funny and so realistic and very cool way to die. Just breathe in, stab yourself, look at your friend, smile. And yeah, I mean, it's cool. And then Toranaga really, 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 truly, truly is the mastermind. Like, what a brain, what a mind. He never really got his hands dirty. I mean, it was just kind of crazy what he went through to get what he wanted without doing a whole, I don't know. It was just awesome. The line of having, I'm paraphrasing it really bad, but having a woman do this, having Mariko take on this job so that there would not be all these armies coming together and all these deaths. She was the one-man army, and she did it. And it very awesome, really unexpected. Very happy I started watching it. And again, shout out to Sam from the JVS channel who reached out to me to let me know to watch this. Really awesome series. So I would love to hear what you guys thought. Who were your favorite characters? What was your favorite moment from this series? And how do you like the way this ended? I appreciate how it ended, for sure. I think it was just perfect. Very beautifully filmed, beautifully acted, beautiful dialogue. Honestly, just super awesome. And this was an awesome series. I have a lot of favorite moments, but I just think the dialogue was so good, and just it was just so good to watch. And then the samurai, the secret samurai at the end, just speaking perfect, fluent Portuguese, and it's just so many kind of what, like these moments of the unmasking of the Scooby-Doo villain. You're like, oh, it was you all along, type of situation, where for us as the audience, but also for John too, to be like, damn, this was all going on without me even realizing. It was pretty cool. But yeah, enjoyable, awesome journey. Thank you guys for watching with me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.